Somewhere, deep down in your city, a quiet conversation commences. A man walks into a store and buys a suit too expensive. He thinks, I could do more for the poor, but he's too apprehensive. So he walks out the door in a hurry, past the bums in the trenches. It alerts his defenses in the heartland of plenty. Can this man part with a 20? He knows he won't bother, because they're all sleeping on benches, deeply confined. In his own mind, he keeps them all behind fences. So he walks to his car, 2 blocks not too far. Sees a veteran holding a sign, but he thinks it's a myth. Speaking somewhat sublime and just under his breath, he says, I wouldn't give you the time or a dime for the fifth. The soldier just smiles, extending his grip, puts out his cold arm, bending and stiff, says, excuse me, my friend, since you pretend to forget, may I kindly remind you while my memory's still fresh? Those words, love thy neighbor, they never ended in if. If only my words could change the world, he said. I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd change the whole wide world, and I'd change it just for you. If just by writing songs, we could right the wrong, let's crank up the band and invite the world to sing along. If just by writing songs, we could right the wrongs, let's crank up the band, invite the world to sing along. We'll use simple words like true and put the U back in united. If it's wrong, then we won't write it. If it's right, then we won't hide it. What keeps us all divided is always just one-sided. If we could start deleting bombs just by reading Psalms, then we'd have no need to keep repeating Vietnams. At the very least, stop deceiving grieving moms. If we could release a rhyme so divine it cured the blind, I would whisper like a priest to deceased and dying. I would speak to the streets to keep police from lying. I would reach to the sky, up where the geese are flying. If we can't find no peace, brother, we'll just keep on trying. And the soldier said, and the soldier said, and the soldier said, and the soldier said, if we took the wisdom of the ages, what we learned from the sages, when I'm heard on these stages, I'll turn words into wages, free paper from pages, like birds from their cages, so the pure and courageous could cure the contagious. With statements and phrases from the creator that made us, we could turn haters and hatred to a prayer that could save us. And if we could extend this to leaders and kings upon thrones, we could send it through tweeters and rings and on tones, reach men in glass castles and sing to the stones, like the tendons of flesh that cling to my bones. I gladly surrender all the things that I own to recite a rhyme that's a diamond and blings like a stone. Because my voice doesn't matter. Because my voice doesn't matter. Because my voice doesn't matter. Because one voice doesn't matter. We could write the perfect thesis, use all the words of Jesus, make 1,000 speeches and tear it all to pieces, walk across the land, curing all diseases, feed the hearts of every man like sand upon the beaches. And if our pens and our pencils could be our credentials, we could read to our seed to exceed their potential, put need before greed and feed the essential. With papers and pens, turn foes into friends. Take it way back when. Change the hearts of men. And from the west to the east, when this rhyme is released, I know freedom and peace would increase exponential. Because my voice doesn't matter. If just by writing songs we could right the wrongs, then let's crank up the band, invite the world to sing along. Because the Lord can hear our voice, we know that fear is not a choice. And if I could speak on his behalf, I'd write the chief of staff, put hope on every path, give everyone a home with just an autograph. And if these words can't stop a war or get our people off the floor, then maybe we can give just a little more. Because if we let our lives go past and we fail to act, when we bow our heads to pray, do we then unveil the mask because we have no right to ask? If life is like a book, this must be the final draft. Let us combine the finest words to design that paragraph, define our epitaph. And when it's my time to add a line, of which I know will be my last, I only hope those words can make a grown man cry and all the children laugh.